Hi, my name is Alonso Pizzali. I am product manager at GSTARCAD, and today let's have a quick look of GSTARCAD 2013. As well as the previous version, you can enjoy your design with GSTARCAD 2013 and speed up efficiency, quality, and performance on highly productive functions, express tools, and enhancements. Right now, let's see what's new on highly productive functions. And here we go. Okay, highly productive functions. What is the first one? And the first one is parametric constraint. As you know, parametric constraints are rules that are applied to 2D geometry. It includes geometric and dimensional constraints that work together to preserve design intent and requirements within a drawing. Preserve design intent. For example, in this drawing, if you want to maintain these objects equal size, that means maintain equal size, the holes or circles and the segment lines equal, that means proportional, okay, keeps these objects proportional. You can do it through the geometry constraints. Geometry constraints establish relationships between objects. Let's see some relationship that you can establish with geometric constraints. For example, you can keep the holes and segment lines aligned by applying the tangent constraint. By applying tangent constraint, the segment lines and the circle will be aligned, no matter if you move the circle one side or another side. Both circle and segment lines will move together. Let's see another relationship. For example, if you want to keep the holes distance, this hole and this hole distance, you can apply the symmetric constraint. By applying the symmetric constraint, no matter if you move this circle up or down, both will keep the symmetry distance. Let's see another relationship. For example, you can keep the center lines, this one and this one, you can keep aligned by applying the collinear constraint. By applying collinear constraint, this center line and this center line will keep in the same plane, no matter if you move, for example, this center line or this center line to any direction, both will move at the same time. Okay, right now we watch some geometric constraint that you can establish to your objects. There is one question. What about if I want to control the geometric constraints in accurate way? To control the geometric constraint in accurate way, we can apply dimensional constraints. Dimensional constraints drive and determine the lengths, the radial size, and angles of objects. For example, if I want to control or drive the hole size, the diameter, including the segment lines, okay, control the length of the segment lines in these ortho projections, I can apply the dimensional constraints. Okay, for example, I apply a dimensional constraints to this circle, okay, and you can see the diameter value. Okay, this is the diameter value, and also I can apply the dimensional constraint to this segment lines length, and you can see. And also I apply another dimensional constraint to another segment line length. Notice that these three dimensional constraint values are not the same. For example, this is 15, this is 30, and this is 40. Now, my design intent, if I want to preserve my design intent, is keep equal size this hole or this diameter, these segment lines and these segment lines. These three objects keep the same size. Okay, how to do this after applying the dimensional constraint? To maintain the dimensional constraint proportional, we can manage them with the parameters manager. The parameters manager controls dimensional constraints and new user variables to get geometry effects. For example, as you can see in this picture, this is the parameters manager, and we can create a user parameter. Okay, so we can customize a size. For example, we create this one, and then we input an expression or value. In this case, for example, 18. I want to the holes and the segment lines keep the same size. For example, 18 millimeters. Then this user parameter I copy and paste into the dimensional constraint I have created in my objects. Okay. After this, I will keep the same size, my hole and my segment lines. Let's see the result right now. As you can see now, the holes, including the segment lines, are proportional. All has the same size. For example, 18 millimeters. So you can see now, by applying the parametric constraints, you can get fast results according to your drawing requirements. Okay, this is the first productive functions. Let's see the next one. The next one is mLeader or multi-leader. Multi-leader is a notative function that is used to attach a notation to multiple leader lines and gives additional information. For example, give additional information to your part list of your drawing, or give a special instruction in a point or area of your drawing. See, you have several mLeaders pointing in a special part or area of your drawing. And also, mLeader adds order and consistency to your drawing. For example, the mLeader objects, you can collect it and show in this way. It gives more order to your drawing. And there is a question: what about the mLeader flexibility? So you can create mLeader style. As you can see, you can create many mLeader styles. You can add leader lines. For example, you have created this mLeader, and then you can add leader lines. You can remove leader lines, so you have created an mLeader with several leader lines, and then you can remove it easily. You can align mLeader objects. Okay, for example, you have 3 different mLeaders, and then you can align them correctly, and also you can collect them, as you can see the result. Okay, so mLeader gives more flexibility to your drawing. Okay, let's see the next productive function. And the next one is batch file clean, bat purge. So it cleans existing objects such as blocks, layers, line types, dimensions, or text styles on several DWG files. Okay, you don't need to open drawing by drawing and deleting the existing objects that you are not using more. Bat purge command can delete all at once, so you don't need open one by one. Okay, and moreover, reduce DWG file size. Okay, with bat purge you can reduce the DWG files more than half size. Okay, more than half size. So this is another productive functions added in this release. Let's see the last productive functions. Full screen display. If you want to gain more workspace, you can apply full screen display, and you can maximize the drawing space. If you maximize the drawing space, you can get better visibility. By pressing Ctrl 0 or click this icon you can see here, you can get full screen display. By doing this, you can clean the screen of toolbars and windows. As you can see in here in the top of the interface, user interface, there are not toolbars. Okay, and you can see clearly all the details of your drawing, so you can get better visibility. And that are the 4 highly productive functions that we have in this new release. In the next video we will see what's new on Express tools.